Once more, Felicia, where is your husband?
Oh, please let me sleep.
When I have the information that I need, then you can sleep. No, sleep, Felicia. Not until you tell us what we need to know. Where is Frisco?
I told you everything I know. Somewhere in this continent. That's all the WSB told me. Please, let me sleep. Oh.
Felicia, you have very lovely hair.
What are you doing?
I'm going to leave you alone now. You can get yourself a little bit of relaxation and maybe a little bit of rest.
Oh, stop! Oh, please stop!
Now, when you're ready to have our conversation, you let me know.
Well, Tiny.
I didn't need to wake you. I'm going to New York for the day. I wanted to get an early start.
You didn't say you were going to New York?
Just decided.
We didn't get a chance to talk.
So we'll talk then.
What's the matter? I didn't expect Robert to come barging in like that yesterday.
You didn't tell me you were expecting his call. I'm going to take a shower.
You going to be home tonight?
Why would it interfere with any plans you might have with Robert?
Oh, for goodness sake, it's business, Duke.
Then if it's business, why did you try so bloody hard to keep me in the dark about it?
I didn't think I ought to tell you.
Why not?
Because it was about Fanwood.
I thought that case was closed.
Well, it was, but she called me when she came over.
Oh, so you, of course, just had to tell Robert, yeah.
He's trying to find her husband.
Meanwhile, he's trying to pin it on me. Do you forget that? I am the suspect, am I not?
She had some information that I thought he ought to know.
You didn't answer my question, Anna.
She told me that her husband was involved with the mob, and I thought he ought to know that.
Did you forget that Robert had me included in this investigation, did you?
For goodness sake. Anyway, it's over, okay?
Well, as far as Robert's concerned, it's not.
He was very upset yesterday because Fran and the children had disappeared from this address you'd given me.
Yeah, she disappeared. What did she leave? A big bloody question mark over my name, that's all.
That's not it.
Oh, no? Last time this woman surfed her, she had a note saying, if you want to find out what happened to your husband, why don't you check Duke's Club? How did you forget that? Well, I'm sure Robert didn't.
Are you quite finished?
No, I'm not quite finished. So what do we have? We've got Fran Wood's note. Then we've got some personal belongings found behind my club in Port Charles. What else do we have? My club in New York that happened to be a mob hangout at one time. Anything else you and your ex-husband would like to chalk up against me while you're at it?
For your information, I never gave him that note. Anyway, this whole thing's over, isn't it?
With Robert Scorpio's never over, is it? Well, Felicia, did you have a nice rest?
Water, please.
Well, maybe a little while. First, I'm going to ask you a few simple questions.
Oh, no, please, no more. I can't take it anymore.
Stand up, Mr. Donnelly.
Donnelly Sean, number AS638 now. Donnelly Sean.
Now, you've already told us that Frisco Jones is somewhere here on this continent.
AS638.
But that's no more than Kinley told Mrs.
Donnelly
Jones.
Sean,
Exactly where on this continent?
AS638. Oh, Donnelly Sean. It's a small world.
You know what's going to happen to you if you don't answer my question.
Oh.
Exactly where on this
Sean.
continent is Frisco Jones?
AS638. Small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small. I don't stay on my knees to anyone.
You may sit, Mr. Donnelly. Now, we know, of course, that you are the former head of the WSB, and therefore how strong you must be. Every man has his breaking point, however, even you.
Donnelly Sean, special unit number AS63.
I'm tired of playing games with you, Mr. Donnelly.
Good, because I'm getting bored with these kids' games of yours.
Do you know what this is, Mr. Donnelly?
Feels like a 38 caliber detective special.
Correct. And as you know, it holds 6 slugs.
Oh, brilliant. You can count.
Oh, very well, Mr. Donnelly. That means I can take 2 fingers, 2 toes, and your life.
The gun has 6 bullets.
Five, Mr. Donnelly. 5 chances for you. Each unanswered question is a mark against you. Are you ready?
Yeah. Fire away.
Where is Frisco Jones?
Frisco Jones. Good-looking fella. Careless types. Works for the WSB.
Yes.
Never heard of him.
4 chances, Mr. Donnelly. What country was Frisco Jones assigned to? 3 chances. Who was Frisco Jones's last contact?
I don't know.
2 chances, Mr. Donnelly. Now answer me.
No.
Last chance, Mr. Donnelly. Where is Frisco Jones?
I'm exhausted. I have to sleep. Argentina.
Wrong. I don't believe it. He fell asleep with a gun at his head.
Passed out, most likely. He's trained himself to use mind over matter. He's willed himself to sleep. Which is lucky, you idiot. Because he probably won't remember the clue you gave him. We're not supposed to know that Argentina is the wrong answer. Remember? Revive him.
Jersey cops have been very cooperative about finding Fran Woods. They put out an APB immediately and all that. But let's face it, we haven't even got a photograph of the woman.
Right
A
now.
woman like that, middle-aged woman, sunglasses, kids in tow, that's not exactly a precise description, you know?
Lewis, at this particular point in time, I'd settle if they all turned up as corpses.
Hey, that kind of talk will get you the Pessimist of the Month award.
Well, what do you expect? Then we know we're dealing with known murderers here, unless you want to be naive enough to assume that nothing's happened to Marty Woods. The only clue we have is that there are no clues, meaning someone has taken Mrs. Woods and family out.
All right, so what do you want to do?
Nothing. There is nothing to do. We're back where we started from yesterday, except not only is Marty missing, the whole bloody family's missing. Oh, well done, Anna. What is this, another clue 2 weeks old?
That was an extremely rude and unfair thing to say.
Tisk, tisk. Thanks to you, I now have a missing woman to contend with. Simply because you've had some bloody address stuffed in your top drawer for God knows how long.
Sam was with my client. She didn't want to involve the police. There isn't a dead body. It's not a crime yet.
Technicalities, my
It's
dear.
more than that. I've no responsibility to you, Robert. My responsibility is to my client, and only that. Ask Guy.
Well, I think, Anna, that if you were right, I would be wrong to stay. But if, on the other hand, you are wrong, I would be right to leave.
You think this is amusing?
Ah, good old guy. You ought to be running for president. So what else can I do for you?
Give me an update on Fran.
It should be easy. I contacted the Jersey authorities and they acted quickly and efficiently. Bottom line of it is, there is no evidence to suggest that the Woods family was ever at that address you gave me. Which leads me to believe that they've probably gone to join Daddy.
Don't say that.
Oh, look, you're the one that just said that there's no body, which means there couldn't be any violence done to Marty. Well, I can apply the same reasoning to Fran.
I just assumed that the man had been murdered.
Yeah, well, whoever's done that, safe bet to think that they're behind Fran's disappearance.
She might have got frightened and gone off on her own.
Come on. You don't believe that any more than I do. We're talking about a sheltered, frightened woman here. And let's not forget, only professionals can make somebody disappear without a trace and leave no clues.
Yeah. New Jersey police doing everything they should be. They're checking credit cards, bank accounts, things like that.
School enrollments, parking tickets, telephone bills, medical bills, especially anything to do with pediatricians. They've been very thorough.
She won't have gone very far.
Why do you say that?
Her first apartment was in Hoboken. Her second one was also in New Jersey. She strikes me as the sort of woman who doesn't like to go anywhere she's not familiar with.
So you think she's still in New Jersey?
She's traveling light. She needs to go to a furnished apartment, motel, hotel. She's got children.
Damn it, it's worth a try. Oh, incidentally, I apologize for upsetting you and your husband.
He's gone to New York.
Huh? Back to Club Duke, eh? Formerly Greeny's, formerly a mob hangout, formerly the headquarters
Stop
of the...
it, Rob.
Oh, come on, Anna. I can't believe that your instincts aren't telling you the same that mine are telling me. I do feel sorry for you, sweetheart.
Tuesday? Oh, would you excuse me, please? Duke, brings you to New York.
Well, I was in Port Charles and just so happened I had absolutely nothing to do. I thought it was time you and I kicked around some of these ideas we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your father, he was right when he said last week that the gamblers were easy to turn legitimate, but the rest of the family, well, might not be so easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking about that, too. I think the first ones we approach are the ones who use capital.
You mean the money lenders and the loan sharks and the bookies?
Well, think about it. What they enjoy is putting their money to work, and they've got capital.
Yeah, but what do we do about the shakedown guys?
Well, they do provide protection. I mean, I'm sure that the payoffs for merchants are extortion, but the petty criminals become afraid to bother the family's clients.
So what you're saying, we get rid of the extortion, but we keep the reputation, we're left with the legitimate security business.
Yes, we're getting somewhere.
Sounds
That's
good.
it.
I presume you both feel this is wise. Meeting in a legitimate business place instead of at Greeny's?
There is no more Greenies, Victor. It's Club Duke, and it is legitimate.
You got me, Duke. I apologize. You're right, but I still don't like it. I accept it because I must.
Do you accept Olivia as my partner?
Because you say I must?
Because I can't do my work without her.
We complement each other. We think alike. Except that I know the family. I know how it works, what makes it react, and how it functions.
You have seen so much of what I did not wish you to know.
Does anyone know a father as well as his daughter? Does anyone listen to him, watch him, wonder about him, worry about him, lie awake at night and wait for him as much as his daughter?
Does anybody obey him less often? If this is what you both are convinced you should do, so be it.
He did it! Oh, and you, Duke Lavery, were wonderful.
He's all cleaned up.
I told you he couldn't be broken. Okay. What kind of shape is the woman in?
She's through. Look, if you'd bend the rules a little bit, let him use the bugs, for instance, she'd talk.
No, I don't think so. I think she loves her husband too much to talk.
Well, then let me work on Superman here again.
You really don't understand, do you? Just because you would have talked by now, you think automatically he wouldn't. Well, you know what? Be my guest. Go ahead. Prove it to yourself.
Talk to me.
How's Felicia?
After you answer my question.
I can't do that. She'd never forgive me. I'd never forgive me.
Last chance, Donnelly.
Let me see Felicia.
After you answer my question.
Show me she's all right.
I can hurt you.
No. Show me she's all right.
Talk, or you die, and then she dies.
You better pray that Frisco is dead too. Otherwise, he'll come after you. Now show me Felicia! Show her to me! Show her to me.
All right, Mr. Donnelly. I'll get her. Don't go away.
What, and miss all this fun?
I'm here to help you. Sean wants to see you. Baby, you know Sean. He'll grow back. Don't worry. You know Sean needs you. He's calling for you. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Shh. Yes, you can. You're gonna get up for me now, aren't you? Come on. Come on up here. Come on. Come on. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That's right, baby. Come on, baby. Sit right. Come on, baby. Let's sit. That's right. She's through. Get rid of her. Come on.
Don't worry about it. He can't hear you. He's passed out. After he spit in my face.
It's over. Get rid of him.
Nobody spits in my face.
Where's the girl? Where's her? Where's Felicia? What'd you do to Felicia? What'd you do to her? Felicia.
You know what to do. He's one hell of a man.
Pastrami, coleslaw, and salad, $24.73.
There you are.
I can't change your 50, pal.
I didn't ask you to change it. Go on. Thank you.
Come on, lady, watch it.
Hey, hold it, buddy. I just changed my mind. I won't change, okay? You don't bring back change in big trouble. You got that?
Yes, sir.
You got that?
Yes, sir.
Nice just to close up shop in the middle of the day.
I always close up at lunchtime.
I'd have thought that'd be the busiest time of the day with people wandering about the street.
Just browsers. They're looking, not buying. At lunchtime, my clientele is doing lunch.
How much would it cost me to change the sign on the door from closed to gone to Duke's?
For you, it's free.
Speaking about business, I
I owe you a lot, you know. For talking to my father into blessing our partnership. Do you have any suggestions on how I should repay you?
Well, you might just keep in mind your father's worried about you getting involved in areas of the business where you could get hurt.
Risk just heightens excitement. That's why flying is so much more fun than taking the bus.
Yeah, you obviously haven't been on the Port Charles shuttle as often recently as I have.
Only because you told me not to. Have you thought about taking an apartment in New York?
I've thought about it. Anna doesn't like the idea, though. Now I've got Rodolfo at Club Duke, well, I guess I won't be spending as much time here. Besides, I don't think New York is the proper place to raise a little girl.
I grew up here. Did I turn out so badly?
You had your brothers to protect you.
That's a double-edged sword. It's hard to get asked out when your big brother is spreading the word around that if anybody lays a hand on you, he'll break their arms and legs.
Sure, there are quite a few young men willing to take the risk.
I had my share.
And not?
Not many.
That surprises me.
All the traveling I do, it makes it a little difficult to establish relationships. And the jet-set boys are not like you. They're a little too immature for me.
Oh, does that make me very mature?
Maybe just a little old-fashioned.
Thank you. And also very busy. Oh. I have a meeting with Rodolfo in 30 minutes.
Well, then I guess we'd better start our lunch.
So at the sound of the tone, please leave your name and message, and your call will be returned promptly. Thank you.
Hi, it's me. You there? My message is I want to know exactly where you and Sean have been lately. I'm going to take the afternoon off. And I'll see you later. Okay, and give me a call. Bye. Where is everybody? What's Duke up to? Oh, God. I hope everything's all right.
Let's put in Club Duke. No, let's not put in Club Duke. Let's put in Greenies. Add to that the Jerome family. Okay, sweetie pie, talk to me.
Robert,
South Port.
got something here that might interest you.
Now. Hey, what do you know? It's from Cheryl. Dear Robert, I can hardly watch Oh. Well, according to this, she wants a bit more time to think things out. Doesn't say where she is, though.
Baltimore.
Hey, if she's as sick as you said, that could mean she's at Johns Hopkins.
My boy, you really are a genius. Well, Duke, this is your lucky day. Listen, now hold down the fort. I'm off to Baltimore. I'll call you when I get there and tell you where I'm staying. Okay. Felicia, you with me?
Wait until you can't hear the car any longer before you remove that blindfold. And tell no one about what has happened. Alicia? Untie me. Untie me.
I'm just exhausted and frightened. Oh, son, who are they? What do they want?
Sweetheart, I have no idea. Believe me, I'm a damn well find out. You okay? Something to stay? That's right. That's right, come on. Try, just stay. Just try to stay. That's right. Oh, forget it.